Following on from last week, in which we looked at the red element of the Cornetto Trilogy, as in horror and blood, this week we take a look at the blue Cornetto of the trilogy, as in the police element. This is Hot Fuzz. This is one of the best films of 2007 without a doubt. Hot Fuzz is energetic, action-packed, humorous, and just so heavily fast-paced and fastly edited that this film almost goes by like a blur, like it hasn't registered on the film scale, if that makes sense. Simon Pegg plays Nicholas Angel, one of the most dedicated, thorough and determined police officers from London Metropolitan Police. On his way to where he is now, he has aced all his exams, finished top of the class in everything, and taken down several criminals, as well as some unfortunate incidents in which he got stabbed by Father Christmas, played by Peter Jackson. Yes, Peter Jackson as in Lord of the Rings Peter Jackson. But whilst doing all this, he has, in the words of his colleagues, made all of the colleagues look bad. And as such, they've all conspired to send him to a quiet town called Sanford, where apparently not much happens. He slowly settles in and slowly makes friends with the son of the police commander, Danny Butterman. But it soon transpires that in this quiet, peaceful town where apparently nothing happens, something mysterious and suspicious is afoot. And let's just say Danny has wishes of being involved in high action, police chases, destruction, battles and whatnot. Let's just say that this conspiracy might actually result in that happening, in his dream happening. Not going into spoiler details, but that's just pretty much it. Police cop moves to Sanford, seems quiet, but underneath there's a mysterious conspiracy afoot, and involving the people you wouldn't quite expect. You could almost say that this film has like an ensemble cast, because it's got so many actors and actresses that you recognise from anything. You've obviously got Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, sorry, almost said Nicolas Cage, why did I say that? Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, with Nick Frost playing Danny Butterman. So you've got them two. You've got Jim Broadbent, who you'd recognise from being Percy the Park Keeper in the animated TV shows. Timothy Dalton, playing the head of a supermarket, among many other stars. And of course, including cameos from Martin Freeman, Peter Jackson, and I think Kate Winslet. Needless to say, this film is absolutely terrific. Starts off slowly, but then slowly gets all energetic and high octane. And it also features a very funny spoof of something that's featured in all three of the Cornetto films. Simon Pegg's and Nick Frost's characters trying to jump over walls, or in some cases just Simon Pegg's character. In the first film, he does it terrifically. Second film, he does it terrifically. Third film, not quite. It's not quite spoilers, but he doesn't do it quite as well. And it's just to prove that in Hot Fuzz, Butterman doesn't exactly do it very well. He tries to jump over and ends up just smashing through it. Okay. But like I say, it's high octane, it's energetic, it's fast paced, and it features some of the shortest car chases you'll have. Considering this is a high action film, it's got two very short car chases made even shorter because of how the film is edited. It's just edited so fast paced. You don't miss a skip. It just moves to one thing, moves to another, not much time for a break. And something else you've noticed in this film is, while Shaun of the Dead doesn't exactly have as much blood and horror, this film is very bloody and very horrifying. It features some of the most gruesome deaths you can think of, including one at the church involving a church prior that just, let's just say, it's one of the most gruesome. The result is one of the most gruesome sights you can ever see, and it's even made me feel a bit sick. And very rarely does a film make me feel sick. And another interesting thing is just how in the final battle, and it is a slight spoiler here, In the final battle between the police force and the conspirators, not one person actually dies. Think about it. You've got high action films that usually result in many, many deaths. Then you've got Hot Fuzz, and no one dies. That takes some doing to have a cop film that actually has the bare minimum of deaths. So, in short, Hot Fuzz is definitely the best out of the trilogy so far. No offense to Shaun of the Dead, but Hot Fuzz is just more energetic, fast-paced, and just left a far bigger impact on me. Okay, so next week we take a look at the final film of the trilogy, The World's End. But then after that, I'm going to be introducing a new segment of the show in which I will not be appearing. I'll just be appearing as myself, and I will be I will be starting the collection, which will take a look at the many films and DVDs I have, and just shows you how much of a big film fanatic I am, if you didn't believe me before now. But yeah, in sum up, Hot Fuzz, better than Shaun of the Dead, definitely worth the watch. You will not be disappointed at all.